Two things create fear. Two words create fear. Less and never. When you think of the words less and never, those things are fear-based words. I'm an NLP practitioner, neuro-linguistic. When you think of language and you think of the words less and never, those are fear-based words.
What's up, vlog gang? We're back with another day in the life of Velez, and we got a few things going on, a lot of networking things, seeing a bunch of people, going to court later today. Hopefully I don't get arrested. I just submitted my IRS tax returns to studentloans.gov. These thieves, I don't even know what else to call them, but they're trying to hit me for $600 a month. I said, lady, I got no money. I cannot pay you $600 a month. Even if I could, that's just ridiculous for a degree I'm not doing nothing with. So let's see what happens. I got to fight with studentloans.gov. Coming soon. That conversation is coming soon, and I can't wait for it. $100 a month, that's all you're getting. Printness, maintenance, in progress. Not working. And we gotta print things out. Gotta get things moving. I hate stupid little problems like that. So look at this. We got AT&T making an offer. Ciao, Gary. We have AT&T making an offer on the Price Chopper Plaza. So evicted them last week on Friday. Same day I went to court for eviction. AT&T made an offer. Let's just say a very good price. My clients gotta love me, man. But here's what they do. They come over here. They make us an offer. It's only 3 years. You're a AAA tenant, and you're gonna offer me 3 years. So I scratched that off real quick, and I put 5. Of all their rents that they proposed, scratched it off. I added more. And then the craziest thing I saw about this LOI, which is a letter of intent. You can submit LOIs to anything for anybody. If you're interested in the space, submit an LOI. It's a letter of intent. It's non-binding. You could give them the best offer. You give them exactly what you want. You sign it. Owner signs it. And you can walk away from the deal and they can never come after you. It's a letter of intent. Non-binding agreement. They want us, the owners, to pay them $14,000 towards their construction costs. On top of the $14,000, they want 3 months free rent. It's not Burger King. You can't always have it your way. So what I just do, I take that tenant improvement of $14,000, just scratch it off, and then we're sending it back to them, and let's see what they say. All right, Matt. I'll see you later at 3 o'clock. So Saturday morning, 9:30 a.m., I go to an appointment, and he just doesn't show up. But we can't just say, no, I'm not going to work with you again, so I'll meet him again later this evening. And I'm bringing the lease, and he's going to sign it, and that's that. Okay, so we're about to go meet a financial advisor I met on LinkedIn. Real quick 30-minute meeting, and then gotta head over to court. But it's always great to network with other people in the industry because you never know what kind of financing they provide. So I like to see what they like, what they don't like, see if he can help me get a deal financed. He deals with business owners all day long, so it's good to have my card in his hand. And that's what we're gonna do real quick. Nice Cafe Vita. We started off with Starbucks, but although I love Starbucks, forget these national chains. Go to local business, Cafe Vita. That's where we're going.
Be returning
December
into
28th.
the office January 3rd. If you'd like, please leave me your
Lady,
name.
change your voicemail. Coming back to the office January 3rd. It's January 15th.
So you'll see a lot of guys out there, a lot of financial guys.
Do you?
Advisors, yeah.
Yeah,
Which makes it hard. There's a lot of competition.
Yeah, but like, just put your name out there.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody will remember you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I agree.
When I go to these events, there's so many agents. Like, there's
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
but
it's the
real
same
estate
thing.
agents.
Yeah. Definitely.
But a lot of people actually like take it to the younger guy who's like a hustler and like out there.
Yeah. just saw I read your bio. You're
Cause I'm a little unsteady.
I'm rolling.
That was a good meeting, man. Just because I didn't make no money in that meeting. That wasn't like, I knew I wasn't gonna make any money. It was just networking. Real quick, 30 minutes, grab the coffee, network with the kid. Might not make me any business now, but now I'm a referral base to him. He's a referral base to me. He's young. He's gonna be in the industry for a while. And that's just a good contact to have. He works out. We have mutual interests. We probably work out together. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Now off the court. Hopefully I don't go to jail. Frankie. What's poppin', Slime?
I went to bed at like 3.
Why are you going to bed at 3?
I was on pause.
Tell me how I cannot get no points on my license. What do I say in court?
2 hours later.
I don't know, bro.
Helpless. Frankie, helpless. Hopefully he watches my vlog to know that he is helpless. I don't even know if that's the right context. So my appointment at 12 o'clock just moved to 1 o'clock. So that means I'm going to be sitting in court for 2 hours, and you're going to be sitting doing nothing for 2 hours.
Hey, Robert, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, thanks. You got my message?
I did not.
Okay, so basically, I like we talked about, it needs to be a 5-year deal, but where it says rent, you changed it to a 5-year deal, but did not change it. I'm assuming you want 2 5-year options.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Sorry about that.
And then in the rent, it still says years 1 through 3, 4 to 6, 7 and 9. Now, if you're okay with me making those changes, I'm going to make it to 2 5-year options, and then the rent schedule will be obviously year 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15. If you're okay with that, I'll make those changes.
Go for it. Okay. Hey, I have a location I'd like to submit to you guys.
Bring it on. Where?
It's called the Bangor Plaza, and it's anchored by Wise Supermarket, Lehigh Valley Health Network Hospital, Wine and Spirits, Subway, Domino's. It has a lot of good tenants, and it's the only real...
Yeah, no, send it to me. Send me that. I'll get it from them.
Sounds good. It's a cheaper spot, too. $12 a foot. Nice plaza. I'll send it over later.
Yeah, you might want to pump that rent up a little bit just to give yourself some wiggle room.
Okay, you got it.
All right, thanks a lot.
Bye. You might want to pump that rent up a little bit just to give yourself some wiggle room. Their client, representing them, just told me to pump my rent up. That is not being a fiduciary to your client. But he helped me out. So now we have to bleep out his name and bleep out the tenant, so then no one knows who the hell we're talking about. Man, are you serious? They're not gonna lower my court fines for this. I can't have anything nice. I'm glad someone's laughing here. My little sisters, they really love me for some reason. And if I'm like, dude, I need a cop, they'll probably straight go be a cop. I'm going to tell them I need an attorney, because I need an attorney, clearly, that can help me through these tickets. So I'm going to try to convince one of my little sisters to be an attorney.
You know what else you need?
What?
A dry cleaner.
Good one, asshole.
If you go to jail, can I keep your car?
Yeah. But you shouldn't leave, though.
king of forwards, you got to understand that I don't come up with this stuff. I just forward it along. You wouldn't arrest a guy who's just delivering drugs from one guy to another.
Well, you always left me satisfied and smiling, so...
That's what she said.
Michael, please. Please.
We're good. Dude, that was so easy. As soon as I got in there, he pulled me out and was like, let's talk about this. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to jail. And then he's like, so what's your concern? Is it the points? Is it... And I'm like, yeah, absolutely, points. Like, I can't afford any more points on my license. And he goes, all right, so we're gonna try to file a chapter 3111, something like that. So reduce my points and lower my fine. Bingo, done. 20 minutes. We're out. No points. That's good. I love state troopers. Shout out you state troopers, man. Friend of mine, Martin, he has been doing the financial world since, like he said, 19 years old. He's 40, over 20 years in the financial world. Found real estate 6 months ago and said, I'm going full-time real estate. That's how you know real estate is the market you want to be in. And he's not on the selling side like me. Like, he's investing. That's the way to go, man. And he is in the right mindset, economies of scale. He's ready to go big. That's amazing.
So if I started a cap rate of 10%, Rob, right? And I could go in there and value add and I could turn that into a 12 or a 13% cap rate. I just forced appreciated my property by $300,000-$400,000 in a year or 2 years or 3 years. Can't do that on a quad. I'm on a quad or a duplex. I'm stuck by what the people are willing to pay for a property, by what the market bears.
It's going to be four residential units, 1 commercial space, 15 bedrooms total, geared towards student housing. I went to Lehigh, I graduated about 2 years ago, and the opportunity that I found was there are these townhouses that are pretty run down, to be honest with you. They charge an arm and a leg for these students, but the quality does not meet the price point that they're asking for. As a student at the time, I was thinking to myself, I don't have a job, I don't have money, how can I get involved with real estate, because that's something I'm truly passionate about, without having the resources. So I thought...
I want to add to that, and this is a great opportunity, learning opportunity, right? Because you saw what he said. He said he asked a question. You asked a particular question. He said, how can I? How can I make this happen with the resources you have? That's basically what you did.
Yeah.
How can I make this happen right now with what I got here? And see, and what happens is you tapped into something into your unconscious mind. As you know, I'm a coach, I'm a trainer. And you tapped into something into your unconscious mind where if you ask, you get. You said, how can I, how can I, how can I? And you found the answers. See, the problem is with a lot of people is they don't ask. See, if you ask, you get. And that's, you know, when Jesus said in the Sermon on the Mount, he said, if you knock and you ask, you get. That's, people take that physically, but that's metaphorically to us. This is science. When you seek, you find. If you ask yourself the right questions, you get the right answer. And here we have a 24-year-old kid. I bought a how much was it? $487,000
for the mansion.
For the mansion. And you found the financing. And you got adults, you got 50-year-olds that don't know how to get financing. You're 24 simply because you asked yourself the right question and you demanded an answer. How can I? How can I? How can I? You found, you looked, and you found.
And it's asking the right questions and not being dwelling on your current situation, because at the end of the day, there are people that are always going to be worse off than me and better off than me. But we can all figure it out if we put our heads together and think of the right questions, to your point, and being resourceful for what we have. We can dwell and say, oh, I don't have the money, I need to go find a job and I'll work 10 years, then I'll figure it out later. No, you need to figure it out now. And that's what I told myself as a junior in college.
That's amazing.
And I started, oh yeah, go for it.
No,
I was going to say, and then something that I did was, because I'm young, and at the time I basically knew nothing in real estate. That was the first time I got involved in real estate. I just knew about it. So what I did was I looked at what successful real estate entrepreneurs and successful real estate companies, what they did, and I mimicked I learned their structure. I saw what worked. I listened to feedback from customers by looking at reviews and I saw, okay, this is what this guy's doing, this is what this company's doing, and I basically created a hybrid that works best for me and what I thought was the most fair for everyone.
In any other industry, real estate makes more millionaires than anything else. And what you simply did is called modeling. And the fastest way from point A to point B is a straight line. See, what most investors want to do, or what most people want to do is they see someone that's successful and they're like, well, I can do that, and they try to figure it out. And what you did was, you modeled. It's called modeling. In NLP, we call that modeling. The fastest way to A to B is find out, well, Rob, how are you doing that? How did you get that? Pick your brain, pick it, how are you doing it? And then take that and do exactly what you did, and guess what's going to happen? I get the exact results. I gotta reinvent the wheel.
Why reinvent the wheel? Exactly.
I gotta reinvent the wheel. I just gotta model success. That's called modeling excellence. You want to model excellence. You want to achieve excellence and model it.
And I think something that's important to know when you do model whatever industry you're in is nothing is going to go the same exact way it went for that guy. And you have to know that from up front that there are going to be other problems that come about, and you as a person, you have to be able to think on your feet and be a problem solver. That's what I pride myself in, is no matter what the problem is, I'm going to figure out a solution. Literally, no matter what it is. And when you have that mentality, I'm okay with any problems coming about. I'm okay with problems because no matter where we are in life, whether you're in college, whether you have your full-time job, or you're living on a beach, we all have problems no matter where we are in life. The question is, what kind of problems do you want to have? Do you want to have small problems,
Quality problems,
or do you want to have big boy problems where the return on those big boy problems are going to pay out? And the amount of effort that it takes to solve those problems, from being a college student to working at a multi-billion-dollar company, they're the same type of effort that goes into the energy that you put out to solve that problem.
One day I sat my kids down at my kitchen table, because I have kids almost their age. My oldest is 23. And I said to them, all four of them, I said, what is going to be the highest paying job in the future, 20, 30 years from now? And they all get saying lawyers, doctor, typical shit, right? Typical bullshit. I said, you're all wrong. I said, the highest paying career in the future is going to be the best communicator, the best leader. I said, you know why? Because your generation, all you do is behind a screen touch. What I realized was, when I started in sales, there was this guy that was just getting licensed just like me, and he had a master's in math. And I was like, dude, what are you doing here? You can't find work. He could be a professor at any university, and he was selling insurance. And I'm 19 years old with a high school diploma, and I'm making more money than him. I said, there's something here that, wait a minute. That whole paper thing is not really that important. Two things create fear. Two words create fear. Less and never. When you think of the words less and never, those things are fear-based words. I'm an NLP practitioner, neuro-linguistic. When you think of language and you think of the words less and never, those are fear-based words. If you think you're going to make less money, what is that? What does that invoke in your nervous system? I know you just saw a picture and you have felt a feeling immediately. If I say you're going to have less of a family, if I say you're going to have less of a mother, if I say you have less of anything, it creates a feeling in here. If I say never, you're never going to be successful. And I reject that for you, and everybody watching, right? But that creates a feeling. Less and never are two words that create a feeling of fear.
I'm starting to be obsessed with self-development and self-improvement, and just through the law of attraction, people that are like-minded and want the same things as I do, or the high hopes that we all have, we end up finding each other around a lunch table eating some chicken wings. You know?